Hi, this is Sean. Welcome to GuitarReferenceGuide.com. Today's lesson I'm going to be taking you through Eric Clapton's Bell Bottom Blues. A lot of people have already done this song on YouTube. I just love this tune. I have to teach it all the time to students. And it's really fun, so I was like, why not? So decided to do this video today. Anyways, I did a PDF that covers everything you heard in the opening track. I had to consolidate some of the guitar parts because there's a lot of guitars on the track. I think there's 3 different guitars, 2 lead guitars, and then a couple other guitars. But I did my best to consolidate all the tracks, so if you were to just play it by yourself or with a band, you can kind of hit some of the licks and a lot of the cool chordal parts at the same time. The song is really cool. It starts in the key of C, and then it modulates to the key of A over the pre-chorus and the chorus, and there's a lot of really neat chordal things going on, and I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to do them. The one turnaround over the chorus, where it has this part where it goes major to major 7 to dominant 7. I'm going to show that in a couple different places. I'm also going to show you how to play it here and how to play it here. And then there's a lot of really cool double stop licks. The 6. And then of course I'm going to take you also through the solo. We'll go through that really slowly, note for note. And if you like what you see in this video, please subscribe. Like I said before, click the link below if you want the PDF. That's at GuitarReferenceGuide.com. And check me out on Instagram, Facebook. And thanks so much for all your support, and let's get started. Okay, so for the first thing we're going to talk about is the chords. I'm going to take you through the verse, and then I'm going to break it down. We're going to start with the C chord, and he's picking through it. And we have an E, where we're starting with the B in the bass, A minor, C with the G in the bass, F, back to G. And then this is where I do the lick. I'll show you the lick later now. I'm going to do the F again. And then it goes to a G7 chord like that. Now Clapton plays it like this. I watched him play it on a bunch of different videos. But another really cool way to play the dominant 7 chord is like this. 3, you don't play A. You play the 3rd fret of the D, open G, the 3rd fret of the B. That's a really cool way to play the G7 chord. Okay, so for that first intro line, I'm going to play like this. So I'm hammering 2 to 3, open D, an upstroke on the B string. I'm playing the 1st fret. I'm playing the C note on the B string. And then I kind of pause there. Then I hammer to the 2nd fret of the D string. Then down, up, up. Then E, but playing with the B in the bass, so you're playing from the A string, down, down, up, up. A minor, down, down, up, up. C with the G in the bass, down, down, up, up. Then that's the picking, and then the F, down, 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 up. And then you're going to slide from the A string. So you literally, from the F, when you finish the F, up. Then when you hit the A string, you slide. and that's a quick 16th. And then the strumming down, up, to the G7. Or now what I'm playing there, instead of playing that in the place of the strumming pattern, I'm coming to this lick here. And that lick is going to sound like this. I'm playing 13th fret, 13th fret, 10th fret. Then I'm bending up a whole step from the 12th fret up to the 14th fret. Then I'm playing 13, and then I'm releasing this string and moving the 13th fret over to 12 simultaneously. So you kind of have this third here. And then I go back to the other part. Now, another way to play that lick, now there's two guitars for that. The other guitar is doing this. Sorry. So that guitar is going like this. Guitar 2, bending up a whole step, playing the 10th fret on the high E string, then releasing and playing these together. And that will be the other way to play that lick. So one more time over the verse. And then the second time through, instead of hitting all the chords, I come to this lick that's like this. So that would sound like this. Now instead of playing through the A minor, I just hit the open A. That's an A minor pentatonic lick. So I'm playing, basically playing, hammering from the 5th fret to the 7th fret. To the C note on the 5th fret. Now I go to the 7th fret, bend up a whole step. Pinky comes down on the 8th fret of the B string. Then I release, pull off. Then I bend up a whole step again and end on the C. And you got to get to the F right away. So you're playing this lick in place of the A minor. So that would sound like this. Then you go to the F to the G, and here I strum. And that would be the verse. Now for the pre-chorus, I'm gonna just play through the pre-chorus and then show you how I think he does it. We start with an A chord, E chord, F sharp minor, D to an E. You could also play the A like this. Now he plays it with his thumb up around the neck of the guitar. Hands are a little small, I can't quite get that the right way. Then he plays like this. He also grabs his thumb when he plays like this, but I can't quite get it. So then that way would be like this. Playing your basic bar chord at the 5th fret. 3rd finger, pinky, 2nd finger, index bars, both of these. Then I'm playing an E chord, that's the A chord. Then I'm playing the E chord like this. Pinky, 3rd finger, index bars, these 3. So 7th fret, 6th fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, 4th fret. It's like a C shape, but this is really an E chord. So we have F sharp minor, D to E. Now once again, instead of playing the D to the E, I'm playing some licks there, and that would sound like this. Now instead of going to the F sharp minor, I'm going to come all the way up to an A minor pentatonic shape. I'm going to be playing 20th fret, so here, the A minor pentatonic lick, I'm bending from the 20th fret up a whole step. After I bend it up a whole step, I pluck it twice again. Then I release to the 17th fret. Now I go to the 15th, 16th, 19th fret, I bend up a whole step. So then I go to the 17th fret with my index finger on the high E string. And then here I do a pre-bend release and then hammer minor third to major third. And sometimes I would not do the pre-bend. I think in the video I didn't do the pre-bend. And that also works great. So the last part of the lick, the whole step. And then right after you get out of that, you got to get back to the A really quickly. So that would sound like this. And that's taking the place of the F sharp minor, the D to the E. Then we get back to the A. And then here, instead of playing the F sharp minor, D to E, I'm doing another lick. Now this lick is going to be a combination of major and minor pentatonic. The line sounds like this, really slow. 17, 19, really quickly to 17. 17, 19, 17. Then we bend up a whole step. And then we bend up a half step. And then a half step. And then we go back to 17, back to 20. Now we bend up a whole step. After we bend it up, we hold it and we give it some vibrato. So that lick's going to sound like this. So in context, the last lick before the chorus. And then that brings us into the chorus. Now for the chorus, I start playing it here. This is basically an A chord, but I'm just playing these 3 notes of an A chord. And then I'm going to be going back and forth between the third and the root. Just like that. And that'll be an A chord. Now I'm going to put my index finger on the 13th fret, 2nd finger, 14th fret, 3rd finger, 14th fret. This is a major 7. It's implying a A major 7 chord. Then I'm moving my index finger over. That's implying an A7 chord. So then I go to a D chord. And then the lick that I do here is based off of 6. That's actually, we're actually playing here from the 3rd to the 4th. One more time. 13 to 14. Single note line. Now I'm playing the 12th fret of the D and the 12th fret of the B. Playing those notes independently with the pick on the D, fingers on the B. Then I slide up to 16 and 15 on the same string. So, and that comes right after that moving, right after the D. So if I play major 7, dominant 7, D chord, the lick. Now I'm playing that lick in the place of the E. So if you were just playing the chords, it would just be D to E. But instead I'm playing, and the second time I play the same phrase, but from here. This is an A chord, basically a D shape of the 9th fret. Then I have my major 7, barring 9th fret, dominant 7, index finger moving over to the 8th fret, D. Now instead of going here, I'm doing double stops again here. I'm playing, and that's going to sound like this. I'm playing the 4th fret and the 4th fret, 6th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 7th fret, 11th fret, and 10th fret. So the timing of that would sound like this. then right after that, I kick into the lick that goes from the F to the G. And this time I do it a little different. Here I'm pulling off from 13 to 10 to 13, bending up a whole step, and then bring these back together like I did before. So one more time. And that would be the rhythm guitar part for the verse, the pre-chorus, and the chorus. Now for the guitar solo. The guitar solo goes over the verse chords. So he's playing over the verse chords. Now the guitar solo, I'm going to break it down one lick at a time. Lick number 1 is going to sound like this. This is all based on the A minor scale and A minor pentatonic scale, kind of a combination of both. So the first line, he kind of reiterates the melody. So I'm playing 12, 13, 15, and I'm bending up a whole step here. Now I'm going to the 15th fret, bending up a whole step again and releasing. And then I'm going to bend up a whole step and release. And ending up on the 13th fret, which is C. So the first phrase. One more time. Whole step with vibrato on the top. Pull off. Now here, next lick. I'm picking this up right on the end of the beat, so it happens real quick. I'm playing the 14th fret of the G string. Then I'm coming back to the 15th fret, bending up a whole step again. Then I'm doing a pre-bend release. From 15 to 17 pre-bend release. Hammer pull off on the 12 and 14. And then sliding over from 14 to 12, pulling off to 10. So, pre-bend, hammer pull off, or a hammer, pulls off, slide. So together. Then I'm going to do a hammer here. Then a whole step bend on the D string from 12 to 14 back to 10, back to 12, then a hammer. Pre-bend, hammer, slide, another hammer back to the 12th, and then the whole step bend. Pull off there again, sorry, and then whole step bend, 12, and then the hammer. So then the next part's going to go like this. You're going to hammer, I'll just play it and then break down. Then you're going to bend this up. You're going to hammer 12 to 14, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to bend this up 7 times, but I'm just going to pluck once. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you choke up the pick to try and get like this artificial harmonic. 5, 6, 7. There, I'm really choking up the pick. There's only a little bit of the pick I'm holding. Then I go to the 15th fret, bend up a whole step. And then I come back to 13. So that last lick. So that's 15th fret, 13, and then a whole step bend on 15 again. And then now we're going to dwell on the 13th fret, the C note. Off the 15, second finger 14, then we come back to the D note, 15th fret. And then we come back to the pre-chorus. Now I'm going to play through the whole solo really slow. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Choke up the pick. And that is Bell Bottom Blues. Hope you like this lesson. Please subscribe, check out my PDF, and hope everyone has a great day.